What's up? It's your boy Sudochad. I just want to make a little quick video about some new player tips I wish I would have known as a new player myself. And there's one thing is if you open your honor store, which you press U to then go to Unitree, there's an honor store right here. Dude, I got $100 this game. I totally forgot about the honor store. Now, if you're a new player, you really shouldn't buy anything here. It's really expensive. But if you're not a new player, you know you could get keys and shit. Get 3 keys a week. These guys apparently are suck. I never had them, never used them, but some people tell me they're not that good. You get the Mace Sergeants for free. You get these both for free. You also get the Doctrine for free. But I just didn't know there was an honor store when I first played this game. And another thing is you want to make sure you're doing all your weekly quests so you can get supply tokens. They're super fucking valuable, bro. You do not know how valuable supply tokens are. I actually only have 14 of them because I've been using the heck out of them. Now, why I think is a little bit priority for being a lower level is these masteries are fucking super high priority. These wisdoms are high priority. I had extra, so I bought both of these two. The rare wisdom and epic wisdom. I feel like these are a bit pricey. They're 8 per, and I never get anything good. So you spend at least 10 of them to get a purple, which is all right. But I think you get like you get 10 for 4, which is also you only 1 green. This gives you like 2 green, so maybe it's a little bit better. But I haven't really been buying many of these. Actually, I could buy one right now, but I'm gonna wait until I fuck up buy one. I haven't been my power to silver. I have a decent stockpile, only have 50. I think I bought some of these on the silver store. Which actually these are kind of nice to get. You don't really use gold dust in the beginning. You don't really need skill books in the beginning either. You get plenty of skill books. These are pretty high valuable. The rare schematic selection. You really need these, dude, guys. You don't know how much you need these schematics in the game. Art for stones, you need shit ton to reforge your gear. Silver key's worthless. This gives you a decent amount of bronze each week. It only requires one. I think it's 100,000 bronze if you get both of them, which is really needed as a new player. Bronze is such a bottleneck in this game. Now, there's another thing you do each week, and that's if you go to the apothecary, which you press tab and click. I'm on PC, by the way, if you obviously. And the apothecary sells some weekly stuff for bronze. So if you ever have like really extra bronze, which is like I don't know 300,000 or something or higher, you could go to this person and buy some extra goods. She sells powdered silver, rivets, steel ingots, and roll of leather. You don't really need the rivets for anything. I think it's for just for mount stuff. But you can still buy it anyways to donate to the Fame store. And if you didn't know, there's a Fame store each week too, which is the Fame Envoy. Now the Fame Envoy takes these little fucking trophies, and she also take rivets. She can pretty much take anything. But it's recommended only do the trophies and the rivets, and sometimes you can even you don't really use these green schematics, but the blue ones are like super hard to get, dude.
Remember us. As simple an order
Like
as the
you're
king
gonna
can
be using
give,
like 10 a
for
week.
he did not wish
You always
tribute
recraft
or
your gear.
song.
Make a donation. I actually don't want to donate those rivets. You know, we call it Fame. It's actually recommended from some other people I watched some YouTube videos of. They said to not go past, to not do every one of these. Like you don't really want the last one. And you don't, and it says 5 to 6 you kind of don't want. Sometimes they said not to do the fourth one, but 5 and 6 I think there's only like 6 each week. I think about 6. Yeah. So not do the last two because it just gets really expensive. But if you have extra, you go to the last two. I'd recommend, at least do 4 of them. Fifth one's kind of optional. Now she
Return with a
sells
shield or
stuff if you get enough fame, which just keep buying everything. These armors, well, some like guildmates said they're trash, but they give you it's an free armor set. You can always just salvage it. It gives you decent fucking gives you 8 leadership per stab, but since you can't reforge it, it's kind of trash. Lotus waters that are used to remove your doctrines. Yeah, some good shit. Now we can talk a little bit about doctrines real quick. Uh, there's some people that say you should only do one trees at a time. so you could try to get multiple of the purples. Some people should do 10 at a time, so you guarantee a purple. It's really your preference, honestly. I used to do one at a time. I did 10 at a time. I don't think my luck really changes that much. You get the battle relics, which I really feel like doing battle relics is just a waste of time. Maybe it's not a waste of time, but it gives you some copper. It gives you one of these, which makes the honor cost lower. I rarely get anything good, or I rarely get units I want. Now my doctrines, some people tell me to you do 4 of these, 3 of these, and then 1 of these. That gives you 100 on the tempering. Now tempering you want to get to 5,000 obviously, because once you get to 5,000 you get like, I think you get a higher chance of getting 4 or 5, right? Which is awesome. And that also gives you 2 epic wisdoms if you get to 100. Now the other thing you can do all 8 of these, and if you actually do this, if you click begin process, it'll actually tell you should use a pure wisdom, which pure wisdoms are kind of hard to come by. And if you click pure wisdom, it gives you a 50-50 if you roll 8 purples at this, right? Which is fantastic. Now without a pure wisdom, it does 30, 55, 15. So some people don't recommend even using these 8 until you have a pure wisdom. It's also your preference, dude. You can mess up or fucking not mess up. You're gonna be playing this game for like 1,000 hours, dude. So you're gonna mess up some point. But usually, I see people doing, they either do 4 of these, like I said, 3 of these, and then 1 of these. That's decent. Or they just simply do 8 for game greens. You know, I do 8 greens. You get the greens the most, you're probably gonna do mostly 8 greens. You know, you get a epic wisdom. That's nice. And your goal basically is to get this to 5,000, and then boom, you get awesome doctrine. You know, yeah. So another thing I want to talk about is just looking at your units. You kind of, if you have like your main units, you kind of want to put some doctrines on them. You don't want to like have doctrine fear. You know, you're gonna get more doctrines. You can unslot them for a lotus. It's not the end of the world. There's currently an event where you can unslot them for free right now. A lot of people have them slotted for the whole year and then they unslot them, you know, once a year when the event goes on. But you just want to make sure you actually like do a little bit of research on your doctrines and what doctrines for each hero. Everyone has their own special doctrines that are best for them. But you just want to make sure that you're actually using something. Like even like a shitty green doctrine can make your units a little bit better. I'll give you the edge in the battles. But you know, you don't have to. It's just nice to have some doctrines and some good units. Obviously, I use these 4 the most since those are 4 I have doctrines on. I didn't put any doctrines at Mace Sergeants. You know, whatever. So just about good units in the game for as a new player. I got these for free. And these are one of the better purple units in my opinion. It's just the Imperial Pikemen. The Spear Guards are pretty good for just straight up defense. The Random Marksmen are, I think a lot of people pretty much say they're like the best blue marksmen in the game. Get shared XP if you have a fully vetted unit. I've been going poison on the vet line for these guys, which pretty good. These guys clap in blue tier. This is probably the best cav for green is the Iron Cap Scouts. Another good cav is the Dagger Lancers. Should go cav right here. You don't really have many options for cav, dude, in just unit tree unless you go in seasonals. Green Huskars, I think are like the best golden cav. The best unit, obviously, people always recommend that you get the Iron Reapers first as a new player. Just go straight to the Iron Reapers. Like, don't fucking stop. Just go boom, boom, straight to them. Now, if you're buying the Battle Pass, you actually get the Iron Reapers or one of the other gold units for free. So if you're gonna buy that, it's, you know, you just waste your money if you get them now and then get the Battle Pass later. Now, the Battle Pass is only $10 and it's 45 days left. Now, if you're planning to, you know, get to what's the maximum level? It's worth it if you're planning to get to level 100, obviously. If you don't get to level 100, it's not really worth buying it. You just, you know, you don't play enough, don't get it. Now let's talk about seasonal challenges. Right now I'm doing the Sengoku season, and I am a new player, and I'm only doing this because I wanted these girls right here, the Onimusha, and these guys are pretty dope. But this is not the best season. It's arguably one of the worst ones. Onimushas are a pretty good unit. They're good for flanking only. These guys, they're like just better imp spears pretty much. in my opinion. They're a little bit more difficult, people tell me. I never used them yet, so I really don't know. These guy rolls are super squishy, by the way. Now, if you like the Onimusha, the better version of her is the Weiwu Mansion Guards. These are just a better version of the Onimusha. So it's kind of dumb how they they release these people and then like 3 seasons later they release a better version. Now a lot of people recommend if you're a new player to just go straight for this season because these guys are good and these Cav is good. And then or this season too because the Queen's Knights, a lot of people use the Queen's Knights. Alexander, dude, these phalanx are probably one of the strongest units in the game. I personally don't like them because I'm just not that good at positioning, and I just get them immediately killed. Cannon's cool. This is a new season right now. A lot of people using the spear and shield. It's not really that good. Both of these units suck. Never seen anyone use them. Spar Chosen are awesome, but the Reapers clap them, dude. If you just put the flails on the Reaper, they clap them so easily. But yeah, if you're a new player, you should get the Dragon Rise or the Alexander season. That's just what you recommend. The Coliseum, these fucking Marmalones are probably the best. Get the Marmalones, you back out. This season, those are pretty good cav. These archers heal. Those way handlers, a lot of people use these guys. Now, if you just look at my guild, let's see. You can look at the shared units, and you can just look at any guild shares if you're in one, and they basically give you a little bit feel what the good units are. Say we have 3 Reapers, that means Reapers are pretty good. Got the Zoolaires, the Weiwu, the Modea Battalion. These are pretty good. Wing Huskers obviously good, and some purple units. I don't really like the Palace Guards, but the Imp Spears are nice. I never use the Sergeants either, but yeah. Also, another thing to note, if you're under, because I'm at level 155, if you're under level 200, even to like 2 to 250, you're getting bot lobbies for more than half your games. Especially if you play like late at night or early in the morning, you're getting bot lobbies. And just one thing to know about bots is they run their guys up a fucking a ladder and just kill all their entire army of freaking archers. They first push archers. They fucking put their Iron Reapers pushing a fucking ram. You're gonna lose mostly on attack if you're with bots. And if you're defending, you're gonna. It's really you can get 300 kills. You're still doesn't matter. You're still gonna lose. Bots just super suck. Best way to counter how getting bot lobbies is to play with other players, because at least then if you get bot lobbies, you have people that you actually can count on or just have fun with. So playing with other people is really important. I noticed that if I play with some of my buddies, they're obviously not getting bot lobbies because they're like level 300, 900, 1000. The lobbies are really fucking hard, and it's not worth really playing with them for me. Like, because I'm just getting smashed. I'm getting insta-killed, my units are dying. You know. And the most important thing about this game is just resource management. You get some of these, not this particularly, but you get some purple schematics for your weapon, or not for your weapon, but for like your class. And you apparently want to save those until you get 8 of them, so you could get a full armor set. Now I didn't, and I personally crafted this weapon, which apparently is a huge mistake. You should never do that, because I didn't notice when I first got this game, is that the endurance, which is right here. Oh, okay, look at it. The endurance. Once it goes to 0, you can't repair a purple weapon unless you have a purple schematic again. And I've gotten 1 in 100 hours, so it's a little rare. So I would recommend you just save those purple schematics until later. Now, a lot of people also recommend, if you just press tab and go to the smith, a lot of people recommend that you want to be smart with these schematics. You just want to be smart. So you click right weapons armor, right, and then whatever class you want to go, which is either light, medium, or heavy. So you kind of want to determine what class you want to go, which it depends on weapons. I'm using a pike, so that's heavy, and you want to keep crafting this helmet and the boots and the cuirass, right? You want to keep crafting that. Weapons are not that important, but you want to keep crafting that until you get leadership. Now you see right here it says reforged guard body. I have 17 leadership. So you want to keep crafting to get leadership. Any leadership is better than 0 leadership. And then once you get a little bit of leadership, no matter how little or small, you can go to the reforge guy, which is this fucker. Artificer Forge. And then you click it. Right. You right click. You click it. And then you click reforge. Now there's a lot of items you need to reforge, which it costs 100 of each these per. So eventually you're gonna be running out of resources for everything because you need so many resources. Now you can click in each one of your goods, each one of your stuff. Like right now, I do not have. I do not have leadership on these. Right. Also, another way to save them is you can wait until the endurance goes all the way down to 0 before you repair it. Every time you reforge it, repairs it, so you could save unnecessarily hardship by just saving a couple. So you should have 4 of these saved just in case your armor breaks. You know, and obviously the higher it's reforged, so it actually has higher. Each one of these has higher endurance than this one, even though it's gold. So that means the colors don't fucking matter in this game. It could be legendary, it could be fucking blue, it could be fucking purple. Reforged is just always better. So you can lock this too, so it doesn't go up, so it doesn't go down. But apparently, people tell me if you lock it, it can't go up. But some people say if you don't lock it, it can go up. So I'll just use one just to show you what it does. Without locking, by the way. And see, leadership completely went down. So it's just that's another thing why you want to lock it, is because the leadership wouldn't go down. So obviously this is better because you value the leadership. Yeah, I'm confirming. But that fully repairs it. See, it's 300 out of 300. So since that fully repairs it, it's right here. And you also want to make sure you put runes on your gear. Every gear has every class has a special set of runes that are good. Which is just you just click it. Put whatever runes you want. Oracle Mark is pretty nice. Less damage taken. I'm going more of a tank, so I want less damage taken. I don't get tap ahead, and let's just do both these. Yeah, so that's about it. You just want to make sure you're saving your resources. Resources in this game are so hard to come by. They're really stingy with the amount of freaking rare armor schematics and the resources you get. So if you're not smart about it, you could basically just handicap yourself for the rest of the game. Which, obviously, as new players, that's what you do. You make mistakes. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. See y'all in the next one.